What's up, guys? We have just done a deal to start a new boxing league.
Looking like there's some chaos when it comes to the politics of boxing. Turki Alalshikh is now warring with the sanction bodies because one belt, one champion. It's your boy, Mr. 926, a.k.a. Bushido the Dragon, a.k.a. the Black Mage, a.k.a. I can just do this all day. The two-time demonetized champion of the world.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up.
Check it out, man. Turki Alalshikh, as we know, signed a deal with Dana White, got Dana White involved with boxing. Dana White is likely going to have a promotion that rivals the UFC, but it's going to be boxing. One belt, one champion. This is something we've been talking about for a long time. And it's looking like it's actually about to be happening. But there's a problem. The WBC don't seem to want this to happen. WBC President Mauricio Sulaiman seems to be warring with Turki Alalshikh. He got some of the champions, the WBC champions, showing their support for the WBC. Carlos Adames, who recently fought on the card, is also showing his support for the WBC. Also hearing rumors that a couple of fighters, some fighters on that card didn't get paid yet. So there's a lot of controversy, and this is probably the reason why a lot of guys was on the fence about Turk. I was more neutral. Wait to see what's going to happen. You know? It's one of those things to where I'm not going to jump the gun. So far, so good, but let's see how it goes, right? Other people, oh, man, he's great. Then you got other group of people, oh, man, this dude's terrible for boxing. Right? So I try to remain neutral until I kind of see how things play out. And right now,
oh, did you hear what they said? What are you going to do? I'm so chilled. Like, call it arrogance, call it delusion. I'm the best boxing promoter in the world, bar none. So I have no fear if they want to try and crush me.
Man, this could be bad. Because what it looks like probably to a lot of people is he used like Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren, all these guys to kind of get his way into boxing. And now it's essentially looking like, okay, let's get the UFC guy. He seems to be really doing good. UFC gets better numbers, blah, blah, blah. We go go the UFC route. Tell Dana White we can get him in boxing. Boom, we got him in there. You know, he got the Ring magazine belt. Told Canelo Alvarez, no, don't bring that right here.
Here they are, ladies and gentlemen. It all goes down in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Saturday.
Told Canelo Alvarez what to do, right? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. One thing I will say is that Turki he needs to, like, pull back from doing so much. I seen his little meme of Steve Willis, the referee. He gets too involved with the sport. That's my thing I noticed. He gets a little too involved. Very involved. And he shows bias, things of that. So he's essentially like a fan that just got his way into boxing, and he needs to kind of pull back from that fandom. For whatever it is. A lot of people probably upset, right? A lot of the fighters probably upset. Some of the promoters is probably sweating. Don't know what's going to happen. Is this dude really trying to do this thing with Dana White and get all the fighters to come over there? And right? This really changes the game in a big way. If they get Dana White fully on board with this, Dana White has a shit ton of influence in America, right? Unlike any of these other promoters. Eddie Hearn is a British guy, English guy, right? Bob Arum is almost 1,000 years old, right? So we don't have like that promoter voice in America. Oscar De La Hoya, people don't really, right? So we don't really have a promoter here in America that's really like a Dana White. I don't know, man. This nasty, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, my thing with Turkey, he gets a little too involved with the sport. He's telling Canelo Alvarez what to do and, you know, showing his bias towards Shazim, whatever his name is, that fought Carlos Adames. Showed his bias in that situation, you know, trying to tell him, you know, like, come on, man. Like, you're doing too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's some of the latest, man. It seems like Turki Alalshikh is, I don't know. That's just what it looks like, right? It looked like he could be using, he looked like somebody could look at it as he used these guys, Eddie Hearn, all them to kind of get his way into boxing. He already had a relation with Dana White. Dana White is already interested in boxing. Boom, we go get Dana White on board. Dana White gonna make one belt, one champion, so we can see who's truly the best in the sport. Changes the game totally. I mean, it won't be no more ducking, no more none of that stuff, bro. You will have to fight the rankings, to fight the best guys to see who's truly the best. It will literally be a new era in boxing. This literally changes the whole game. Sanctioned bodies is shaking in their boots. Sanctioned bodies is shaking in their boots. They trying to get the fighters on board. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.